Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. It is June 2nd today. Happy Friday to everyone. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. I'm Sophia Pullman. Let's get to some news today. After Congress successfully raised the debt ceiling, President Biden is scheduled to address the nation tonight. Natalie Brand reports from Washington, D.C.
Calling it a big win for the American people, President Biden is promising to sign as soon as possible the bill that raises the nation's debt ceiling and avoids a government default.
On this vote, the yeas are 63, the nays are 36. The 60-vote threshold having been achieved, the bill is passed.
The Senate passed the legislation late Thursday with bipartisan support, even as 31 Republicans, 4 Democrats, and Senator Bernie Sanders voted against it.
We may be a little tired, but we did it.
President Biden and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy brokered the deal, which cleared the Senate quickly despite a last-minute push to tack on various amendments.
The Biden-McCarthy deal is not conservative in any way, shape, or form.
This isn't the piece of legislation I would write, but at the same time, we can't risk defaulting on the full faith and credit of the United States.
Senators did secure a commitment from leaders to consider emergency spending down the road and additional military aid to support the war in Ukraine.
Navy.
Republican Lindsey Graham was among those pressing for more defense spending.
There's not a penny in this budget to help beat Putin.
The bill now heads to the White House just ahead of Monday's deadline, when the Treasury Secretary said the U.S. would start running short of cash to pay its bills. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
The legislation officially ends a student loan repayment freeze that has been in place during the pandemic, imposes stricter work requirements for food stamps, claws back some funding from the IRS and unspent COVID relief funds, and speeds up new energy projects. Let's head over. It's Friday. Let's head over to Derek for our Friday forecast. Derek?
Sophia, what is going on with you today? Hey, it's Friday. Can't wait to go outside and enjoy that sunshine. I know we're kind of feeling that mood. See, I almost said a new word there. Did you see that? I don't know. But yeah, it's looking nice here so far this afternoon. Live look at the satellite and radar picture showing just a few clouds here around the area. Overall, we're pretty much in the clear. You got some thunderstorms as well to the north over northern Wisconsin. Those are not bothering us by any means. Current temperatures are into the mid to upper 80s, 87 in La Crosse, 84 in Eau Claire, 82 in Winona, 85 Black River Falls, and temperatures are actually just shy of 90 in Boscobel. Here's a check on your afternoon planner. A few clouds here between now and around 3 o'clock, and then by 5 o'clock we could be looking at some scattered afternoon showers and thunderstorms. But overall, a pretty hot afternoon, though, with those temperatures guaranteed to reach those upper 80s to low 90s here this afternoon. Stay tuned. I'm going to have a check on your full weather forecast coming up in a bit. I'll time out those rain chances in more detail and also let you know how the weekend here is shaping out in just a bit. Sophia?
Thanks, Derek. Let's continue with the news this afternoon. After being founded in Milwaukee more than 100 years ago, Master Lock will soon shut its doors, moving hundreds of jobs out of the city. People who have worked there for decades say families will be devastated when the community loses yet another major employer. Adam Reef explains what employees say is at stake.
If Master Lock move, it's almost like death in the family to me. You know, and probably to my coworkers too.
Which is why Master Lock employees are calling on the company to reconsider plans to shutter the Milwaukee plant.
We're extremely disappointed that somebody from somewhere else can make a decision to just make it go away. 350
employees will continue through October. Then the plant will ramp down. They'll lose their jobs when it closes for good in March of 2024.
It can't do anything any good for the city. People are going to be struggling to find a job that pays 2/3 of that.
Lorraine Baker worries about what she'll do next.
I'm 60 years old. I can't go out here and compete with the 20 years old trying to find a new job, a new location.
Baker said she's too young to retire but too old to start over somewhere else. She described her co-workers as strong, beautiful, intelligent people.
They come here every day to give all they can to Master Lock.
Which is why many describe the closing as a slap in the face.
They don't care about the people, they just care about the money.
Incoming union president Yolanda Nathan said the plant is profitable.
We're hurt, devastated, confused. We don't understand what's going on and why the decision to close the plant happened.
After employees walked the line Wednesday, several local leaders voiced their support.
You guys have kept Master Lock alive In this community, generations of people in this very community made Master Lock what it is today.
It is spitting in the face of a community.
You're stronger together. It's successful.
A Master Lock spokesperson said the company acknowledges the impact closing will have on employees and the community. A statement read in part, "Our commitment is to work hard to minimize that impact." One event in La Crosse is making sure middle and high school kids have a safe and fun way to spend their summers. The second annual Together for Youth Summer kickoff event took place at Powell Park. Multiple youth agencies in the Coulee region partnered to host activities, including a scavenger hunt, flag football, arts and crafts, and more. Organizers say many kids are struggling with mental health. They say it's important to provide kids access to summer programming and connect them with adults who care. This year's Oktoberfest button design was revealed at the Forks and Corks fundraising dinner. This year's button was designed by Savannah Hortzman. It follows the theme of 2023, Come Fest with Me. Hortzman said she based the design off of a photo from a past Oktoberfest and thought it showed off how La Crosse welcomes everyone to get to know the city during the fest. Hortzman is going to school at UW-Milwaukee but grew up in La Crosse.
It's been a huge part of my upbringing since I am local to the area. My first photos on my mom's Facebook page are some of me and my sister at the Oktoberfest parade, and then we got involved with the Grenadiers, and it's just been a wonderful experience.
Hortzman will get a special commemorative button that designates her as the designer and $100. The fundraising dinner brings in money for 10 scholarships to go to area high school students for their future education. West Salem is ready to celebrate a hallmark of Wisconsin, dairy. Here is a live look at the American Legion in West Salem, where they are about to kick off the first event of June, Dairy Days. This year is the 53rd edition of the annual festival. The festival just started at the top of the hour and will run through Sunday. After all their hard work and preparation for Dairy Days, organizers said that they are excited the festival season has begun. The carnival, food and beer tents at Village Park will open at 5 p.m. followed by Friday night fireworks at 10 p.m. For more information about the festival, go to news8000.com. When we come back, despite companies hiring new employees at a high rate, there's also been an uptick in the nation's unemployment rate. We'll have the details next.
During the Memorial Day event going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $300 on a Posturepedic Plus High Point Hybrid mattress. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Save 11% on energy-efficient windows. We have over 100 JELD-WEN windows in stock and ready to take home. They feature energy-efficient glass to help keep your heating and cooling costs down. Get this 28-inch wide by 54-inch tall single-hung replacement window for $139 after rebate. Let in fresh air with Larson Storm Doors. The Lakeview Split View Storm Door comes equipped with screen-away retractable screens. Right now for $314.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards. A caring nurse who needed some care of his own.
I feel like I'm giving people their lives back again.
That's the upside to Robert's job. The downside?
I'm on my feet all the time.
Robert tried to deal with the pain on his own.
And I would roll tennis balls under my feet, frozen water bottles.
Nothing worked until he got fitted for Good Feet arch supports.
Now that I'm pain free, I can make these people feel better.
See if they work for you with a free arch support fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
I love helping people get into a new home, whether it's a first home, moving to the area, or a forever home. I'm here to help from start to finish.
They actually worked with us with our existing home and selling that and getting us into a retirement home. They've given us all different options, what to go with and what is the best for us financially.
And they're so wonderful for working with us and figuring out what we needed to do and how fast we could do it.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Terrier, and welcome to Stockman's in Osseo, where we're getting ready for spring. Our greenhouse is now open. A large selection of beautiful flowers, vegetable plants, garden seeds, perennials, trees, shrubs, mulches, soils, and much more. Stockman features a large selection of grilling supplies, gas grills, and charcoal grills. Spring and summer apparel arriving daily. Grocery, produce, beer, wine, liquor, and so much more. So come take the Stockman's tour in Osseo, where I'll be looking for you, even out here.
During the Memorial Day event going on now at PM Sleep Center, you can save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
New government data shows a hot labor market, adding more jobs last month than economists expected. But the report comes with some mixed messaging, an uptick in unemployment. CBS's Astrid Martinez takes a look at the numbers.
The glass is half full for the U.S. labor market, adding jobs in industries from restaurants to construction to healthcare. Some sectors are still struggling to play pandemic catch-up.
It's been a challenge for small businesses, especially within the retail sector and the hourly workforce, and finding people to work.
A better than expected jobs report shows employers added 339,000 jobs in May, the best since January. But the unemployment rate rose to 3.7%, up from a 5-decade low in April.
That increase in the month of May meant that there were 440,000 additional Americans who were unemployed.
Job numbers for the 2 previous months were revised up, showing a labor market that continues to absorb inflation and a string of rate hikes from the Fed, which had signaled a potential pause at its upcoming meeting.
Given the strength of this report, we have to assume that a rate increase is back on the table.
The youth labor force typically grows this time of year, which could help fill a nationwide lifeguard shortage.
Since COVID in 2020, our numbers in lifeguards have really gone down.
Many cities have increased pay and are offering lucrative bonuses to get guards back in the pool. The robust jobs report tamps down concerns of the dreaded R word.
Right now, by the numbers, we are not in a recession. Growth is slowing down, but it has not fallen off a cliff.
The report also shows a shorter work week for some and a slowdown in wages, part of a complex jobs picture. Astrid Martinez, CBS News, New York.
That's it for your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here is a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
So I come to this country looking for opportunities, and I found out in Pilgrims. The opportunities in here are like infinity. Give Pilgrims an opportunity. It's going to be great, and it's a really, really good place to work.
Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin is a place to discover, a place to explore, a place to slow down. Summer in Prairie du Chien is a place for fun and a place to gather. Whether it's on the Mississippi River, at a historic site, or a great event, Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin is a place for it all. Visit us and learn more at prairieduchien.org.
It's all on the table. We're going to talk about everything. I think I'm having my first hot flash. I feel so honored. It's everybody's show. It's sunshine on TV.
You're really listening to me. Forgive me if I cry.
Don't start. You are capable of change. I don't want to keep things on the surface. I want to go deep, but man, I need to laugh.
Today at 3 on News 8.
My career path, I started as a quality technician and was promoted 3 times in 3 years, and now I'm a quality lead. I encourage others to apply at Pilgrims for the pay, the hours, the benefits, and to be one big loving family.
A new report shows America's water supply is doing its part to keep our teeth healthy, and dependence on alcohol early in life could lead to mental health issues. Naomi Ruckham has a look at some of the day's top health stories.
Adolescents who show signs of being dependent on alcohol are more likely to develop depression by their mid-20s. A new study by British researchers looked at nearly 4,000 young people in England. They found those who couldn't stop drinking, couldn't function normally while drinking, or had memory loss from drinking, among other factors, had a higher risk of depression several years later. Although millions fewer Americans are smoking cigarettes, there is less progress for some racial and ethnic groups. A new study from the CDC finds that between 2011 and 2020, adult cigarette smokers dropped by more than 13 million. However, the percentage of smokers did not drop as drastically for Asian American adults and didn't drop at all for American Indian communities. And America's water supply has enough fluoride to help prevent cavities. This is according to a recent report from the CDC, which analyzed community water systems from 2016 to 2021. The report found nearly 100% of water sources had a safe level of fluoride, though about 16% were below the optimal level. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News, New York.
That is it for our medical news today. Here is a look at CityCam 8. Derek is in next with our forecast.
Jolivet Family Farms, known for farm fresh fruit and vegetables, but featuring so much more. Come see all that we have. Homemade bakery, large selection of locally produced honey, gourmet popcorn, craft beer, wine, and cheese. Meat and seafood, arts and crafts, and so much more. There is no substitute for homegrown freshness. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
It's the Bobby Bones Show. Come hang. You are going to hear the biggest stars in country music.
I admit it, I was starstruck.
I'm training.
You train like you're a professional athlete.
You never know when I'm going to get the call into the big leagues.
Yeah, but how old are you?
And they stay there! The biggest stars, the best music, and the most fun. Join me, Bobby Bones, every weekday morning starting at 6 on Kicks 106.3.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburgers cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love.
And our thick and creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day. All day.
All day, every day.
Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners.
Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's. Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
I got friends of mine that really need hearing aids, more than I do, and I suggested to them, and you can really tell somebody that needs hearing aids that doesn't have them. I'm very happy with my hearing aids. They've changed my life. My wife is happy that I have them, and I wanted to do local, and it's really good here. You come by anytime you wanna. If you got any questions or to pick up batteries or to have your hearing aids cleaned, they're always available, so it's really handy.
Better Hearing Center on Alaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
Come explore and plan your next home improvement project at the Board Store Home Improvement's historic 8-building showroom, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
Home furniture. There's no place like home.
Well, it shows a beautiful start now to the afternoon. CityCam 8 in downtown La Crosse, definitely confirming that with just a few clouds out there here. The rest of us are just looking at some nice blue sky. 87 degrees with a south wind at 7, visibility coming in clear at 10 miles. And as we take a live look here from Eau Claire, 84 degrees, lots of sunshine here. Winds are pretty light at 6 miles an hour. And of course, that visibility confirming that 10-mile visibility outside. 759.5 is our current Chippewa River stage as well, by the way. Current temperatures mainly into the 80s. We got 82, however, in Winona now. 86 in Black River Falls and 85 in Viroqua. Temperatures down south in Prairie du Chien at 84 degrees. We're not quite done warming up just yet. A few degrees or so or more is expected here over the next few hours over portions of the area. And you can see highs today climbing into the mid-80s, at least some spots like La Crosse, possibly hitting a high of 90. I expect 87, however, if you're in Eau Claire. this afternoon. 90 degrees, mostly sunny at 3 o'clock for some spots with some scattered thunderstorms at 5 p.m. Temperatures there into the mid-80s, and watching out for more scattered lingering thunderstorms as we get closer towards the early evening. So we'll keep our eyes on those. And as of right now, things are quiet, but you can see a couple of spotty showers and storms just outside of our viewing area. There's a couple of light spotty showers here near the Chippewa Valley, but the rest of us here are looking pretty quiet, and we expect to remain that way up until we reach those later afternoon hours here today, because that's when we will be tracking some showers and scattered thunderstorms, as you can see there on Sky Tracker, popping up due to that daytime heating here, effects of the environment. And you can see as we head into tonight, maybe a couple of light lingering showers are possible near the Chippewa Valley. But then other than that, those rain chances will quickly diminish, especially as we head into overnight with just a few passing remaining clouds. As we head into the day tomorrow, we start off with just some clouds, maybe a slight chance of a shower or two. But I got to tell you, really, the rest of the day tomorrow is looking fairly nice. You may run into a couple of pop-up light showers here and there, maybe a slight chance of a thunderstorm as well. But other than that, the weather conditions will remain pretty quiet. And as we head into tomorrow night, that's when those rain chances will quickly begin to diminish. Here's a check now on your 8-day forecast, and we got highs this weekend into the upper 80s to low 90s under partly cloudy skies. A slight chance of a shower or storm as we head into Monday. And then really the rest of next week is going to be a little cooler because we do have a front moving through on Monday night, a cold front that is, and that's going to help drop down our highs into the 70s to low 80s for the rest of next week under partly to mostly cloudy skies and low temperatures mainly in the 50s and 60s.
Hot, hot, hot. I
pretty much,
love
at least for these next few days. And then we got some cooler weather coming next week.
Keep it up.
Yep.
Thanks, Derek.
All right.
Today is a very special day for one West Salem teacher. On behalf of West Salem School District, friends and family, we would like to congratulate Mary Cheka on her retirement.
We know taking your child to the dentist can feel like pulling teeth, but at Pediatric Dentistry of Onalaska, your child arrives with a smile and leaves with specialized oral care tailored to them. Pediatric Dentistry of Onalaska, where we have big fun taking care of little teeth.
When you're injured in an accident, one mistake could cost you a lot of money.
Nobody knows bikers and the law like Hupy and Abraham.
They know how to get you all the money that you deserve.
It costs nothing for you to contact Hupy and Abraham, and they will never take a fee unless they win your case.
They got me way more than I thought I would get. Hupy and Abraham mean business.
Call Hupy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
9 locations, 6 days, 1 name. Don't miss Pleasureland RV's largest RV sale ever. Memorial Day through Saturday, we're clearing out inventory at 30% off, 40% off, even 45% off. Brand new travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, ice houses, and pop-ups from the nation's top manufacturers. Just look for these star-studded savings online and on the lot during the largest RV sale ever at Pleasureland RV. Best in the Midwest.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
We know taking your child to the dentist can feel like pulling teeth, but at Pediatric Dentistry of Onalaska, your child arrives with a smile and leaves with specialized oral care tailored to them. Pediatric Dentistry of Onalaska, where we have big fun taking care of little teeth.
The 8000 Plus app. Stream on your time. The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Today is a very special day for one West Salem teacher. On behalf of the West Salem School District, friends and family, we would like to congratulate Mary Cheka on her retirement. Mary has been a 5th grade teacher in the West Salem School District for 36 years. Her dedication, motivation, and passion for teaching has inspired so many students and truly impacted the entire community of West Salem. Congratulations on 36 wonderful years. Stay with us. Derek will have one more check of your forecast when we return.
Action!
Get up to 50% off list prices at the huge memorial sale at Slumberland Furniture. These incredible beds, both at our lowest price ever. Or this beefy recliner marked way down. Up to 50% off at the huge memorial sale at Slumberland Furniture. Don't miss this one.
Listen, your deodorant just has to work. I use Secret, aluminum free. Just swipe and it lasts all day.
Secret helps eliminate odor instead of just masking it. And hours later, I still smell fresh. Secret works. Oh, yes.
When you really need to sleep, you reach for the really good stuff. ZzzQuil Ultra helps you sleep better and longer when you need it most. It's non-habit forming and powered by the makers of NyQuil. ZzzQuil Ultra, when you really, really need to sleep.
As a veteran of our country's armed services, you have already made the ultimate sacrifice. Why should you have to continue to do that? Through no fault of your own, you may be experiencing hardships, such as the inability to pay rent, utilities, or receive other life-sustaining services. And once again, you're called upon by your family to serve and protect. We want you to know we are here to support you. The Veterans Rental Assistance Program was created by and for people living in Wisconsin, with benefit approvals being issued to veterans in just days, not months. It's not easy to ask for a hand up, but we are clear in our mission. No Wisconsin veteran should ever have to face homelessness or lose heat, power, or water again. 833-WIS-VRAP. That's 833-947-8727.
I don't know how it's all gonna fit. Now at Slumberland, $9.99 gets you everything. An adjustable base with head up, foot up, remote, a Sealy Posturepedic mattress, plus a 7-piece bedding bundle free. Get a fitted sheet, flat sheet, 2 pillows, 2 pillowcases, and a duvet. All that just $9.99. Only at Slumberland.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
Here's a check on your 8-day forecast. By the way, you viewers have no idea what we were talking about. Here's a check on your 8-day. Highs in the low 90s for today and tomorrow. Upper 80s on Sunday. There is a chance of thunderstorms too, by the way, today and also into Monday. So something that we'll be keeping our eyes on. Now, next week, I'm happy to tell you that it's going to be much cooler. So we just have to get through these next few days because a cold front's moving in Monday night, and that's going to drop down our highs into the 70s and also the low 80s. The low temperatures go from the 60s these next few days down to the 50s. So, I don't know, Sophia, is this more of like a light jacket for you in the morning coming up next week? For the 50s in the morning?
For the 50s, oh yeah. No, it's a thick sweatshirt.
Okay.
For sure.
Oh, that's too hot for me. That's too warm for me.
For the 50, I have it adjusted. Like, I'm like in the 90s, and I hope they stay that way. Thanks, Eric, and thank you for watching News 8 Now. You can catch us again at 5 and 6. Have a great afternoon. Thank you for watching News 8.